Welcome back to Houston Newsmakers, and allow me to introduce you to Dr. Bettina Beach. She is the newly named University of Houston Chief Population Health Officer. Thank you, Dr. Beach, for being here, and congratulations on the new role. Now I need to know what that is, because when you hear that word, population health, it kind of conjures up, okay, what is that?
Absolutely. Good morning, and thanks so much for having me. So population health is a growing field that seeks to examine the full range of factors that affect health. We don't often think about it, but our health is shaped in many ways. So outside of healthcare and genetics, our health is largely shaped by the choices we make, such as the food we eat, how we care for our bodies, the environments in which we live, safety, clean air, drinking water, by our income and education, which influences our access to goods and services. Population health is also very concerned with the state of healthcare and seeks to improve patient outcomes, patient experiences, the healthcare provider experiences, while also reducing costs.
So I was taken aback when I saw on their release, when they announced this new focus, the initiative, that 70% of healthcare outcomes are determined by factors other than healthcare. That was amazing to me. So that really says that our environment and the choices we make really does determine how healthy we might be.
You're exactly right. And that is a shocking statistic for most people. So if you think of our health as a pie of 100%, healthcare accounts for 20% of what makes us healthy. Genetics counts for another 10%. But that 70%, again, is shaped by our choices, our environments. Are we living in safe communities? How are the environments in which we live, work, play, and worship? And again, our income and our education really provides us with access to goods and services, or lack thereof. And we've seen this a lot during the pandemic.
So when we think about health equity, I can't help but think about health providers like Legacy Health, for example. They provide care for communities that often are the ones that might be susceptible to some of those issues outside of the genetics, maybe the result of environment not being able to have enough health care associated close to them and that sort of thing. Your initiative really could help change the way we think of health care, could it not? And how long might something like this take? Because you got to do the research, you got to convince people that it is something. It sounds to me like you're in this for the long haul.
We are definitely in this for the long haul, and these issues are so important. Legacy Health does tremendous work in this city, so we're really fortunate to have outstanding health care. But our healthcare system is large and complex and expensive, and it can make it difficult to access and navigate systems, which in turn can impact our health outcomes. For example, we have very high rates of chronic disease globally, such as hypertension, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and this is costly to not only the health system, but it's costly to individuals. And so we've got to figure out a way to not only manage costs, but manage health conditions and prevent disease.
So, and when you say that, it sounds to me like policymakers and funders, they really are a key audience, I would think, to some of the results and research that you get from this initiative. It sounds to me like it's really important that they are on board, that they understand some of the issues that you're bringing in front of them.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. And this issue has been at the forefront of health and healthcare for quite some time. And so population health is one of those strategies or sets of strategies that have been utilized and tested in both health systems and outside in community organizations as well, to try to create a healthier society.
So what kind of help do you need from the community?
Yeah, so, always supporting initiatives at the University of Houston are great. We're so grateful for all the support for the new College of Medicine and the fairly recent College of Nursing that's at the University of Houston. We'll be hosting several community forums to get feedback, and we'd love for the community to engage with what we're doing.
So we're going to have continue this conversation, because I'm really interested in this, and I'm trusting that our viewing audience is as well. So We're going to pick up and do more on Newsmakers Extra. You can find that on the Newsmakers page on clicktohouston.com. So we'll get back to that in just a second. In the meantime, congratulations, Dr. Beach.
Thank you so much.
Look forward to the results of this unique endeavor. Thank you for being a part of this conversation this morning.
Thanks, everyone.